Good evening, hockey fans. We're sitting up at the Memorial Rink, the North Rink, up in Roseau, Minnesota. Quite a trek up here, about 4 hours north of hometown. We're going to be facing off against Edina Green today. First game of the tournament for us. I believe Morris Spenson took the victory on the game before us in a different bracket. Looks like 17 minutes are going to go on the board. Most likely going to be 2-minute minors. Both teams chanting up. The Lightning looking ready to go. No Daly, 26, made it to the rink, but unfortunately not feeling the best. And Host, not with us tonight, number 11. Short down 2 players. Lightning's going to have to find some legs underneath them, keep them going for all 3 periods, as it is 17-minute periods. Refs are ready, box is ready, players are ready, goalies are ready. Here we go. Face off. Maroney pushes it back to Dauber. Dauber's going to try pushing it up, hits center ice. Good stick from Edina, and they're going to take possession, pushing it back. Miss pass. Going to take it back in their zone. Good stick away from Kess, but Edina's going to put a good stick on it and take back possession. Passing up the blue line. He's trying to use the boards, but Edina's going to pick it up. Battle at neutral ice. Kilmer's going to take it out. Kilmer trying to put a good stick on it to get it deep, but unable to do so. Edina's going to be able to clear the zone. Maroney and Dauber back on defense. Dauber trying to reach for it. Edina's going to take a shot. Hits the side of the net. They still have the possession. Maroney's going to kick it away. And a good clear from the Lightning. Edina going to come in with it as Lightning getting a change up. Takes a shot, and they are able to save it the first time, but cleanup happens in the crease. And that's going to be the first one on the board for Edina. Horton takes the drop. Edina's going to break into the entry. Good stick from Horton, knocks it off. Edina's going to push it back to the blue line. Takes a shot, intercepted by their own, and looks like Butcher grabbed it at the blue line, tried to knock it out. Edina pushes it up, passing it out in front of the lane, taking a shot, saved by Peterson, but then it's going to go in as well at 15:38. Edina's going to put their second one up on the board. Underneath some skates, and Edina's going to dump it in. First to pick it up around the corner, they're going to try rounding the boards. Trying to push it up center. They do get a hold of it, pushing it back to the blue line. They're going to wind up, take a shot, looking for tip, just goes wide. Edina back on the blue line. Gerhardt trying to keep some pressure. Edina find the man, takes a shot, goes high and over the net. Edina trying to center it up, unable to do so, hits off Kilmer's, and Kilmer's going to push it down for a icing on Northern Lakes Lightning. Drop push back to Edina. They're going to push it back to the blue line. Wind up taking a shot and deflects off of Peterson's stick and into the net for number 3 at 14:52. Already taking possession. He's going to come in with it. Stick handles behind one of them. Tries to push it over to Evanson. Just off the stick. Evanson over to Kess. Kess dumps it in deep. Edina first to get there. Maroney trying to keep some pressure, but they push it back. And Edina's going to be able to clear the zone. Evanson dumps it in. Maroney's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. He's going to dump it in deep. Maroney intercepts a pass, pushes it up. Kess trying to get to it, but Edina going to get to it first. Maroney breaks up a pass for Edina, dumps it back in. Good stick on from Dauber. He keeps it in, but just as he gets it up to Kess, Edina peels it away. Breaking in the zone. Horton's going to try to keep up some pressure. Misaligned pass from Edina, but they put a stick on it, trying to push it back to the blue line. They are going to intercept it, and they will put one up over Peterson, putting the fourth one on the board at 13:40. Walking into the tournament, we did know we're going to be at a little bit of disadvantage. This is a B tournament. And Lightning B is rated for a B2. Edina trying to push it in. Evanson puts a stick on it. He gets a clear. Forcing Edina to take back up. They're going to push it back to the blue line. Pushing it up. Evanson swinging around, pick it up. Good stick on Edina. Trying to clear the zone, unable to get it all the way out. Edina's going to skate in with it, take a shot, saved by Peterson at 13:10 the first period. Lightning down 0-4. Gerhardt trying to push it out. Edina's going to get to it first on the boards. They're going to push it up along the boards. Edina passing back and forth. They're going to enter in the zone, taking a shot, and they do clean up their cleanup. And that's going to be number 5 on the board at 12:51. Kess jumps it in. Evanson's the first to get to it. Edina just misses it. Battle on the corner, and Edina able to maintain control. They're skating out with it. Kilmer gets a good stick on it. Maroney coming up with it. Good take up by Evanson. And Edina gets a good robbery at the blue line. Number 4 coming in with it. Good stick by Ani. Prevents that shot from getting off. And Peterson covers. Edina pushing it back. They're at top circle. They're going to push it back. Other side of the blue line. She takes a shot. Deflects off of Kilmer. Edina first to pick it up, but fans off their pass. Kilmer's going to skate up with it. And Edina takes it back in the neutral. Oh, just a collision. Ani takes his man out. Heads up hockey. But Edina's going to come in. They put one on net. Saved by Peterson. Deflected. Tried to clear back to the blue line. Unable to get a clear. But Kilmer keeps the pressure, and that's going to be an offsides on Edina. 11:37. Getting 17-minute periods in this tournament. No penalties, but I'm going to venture to guess it would be 2-minute minors. Somewhere along the boards, there it is. Edina's going to maintain control. They're going to dump it up. Edina passes it up, almost misses it, but takes another shot. Saved by Peterson. Edina trying to maintain control, do so. Good pressure being kept from Dauber. Pushing him off to the side. Takes a shot, looking for a tip, and that's going to be in for number 6 for Edina at 11-10. It looks like it will be a running time once there is up by 6. There it is. Edina dumping it hard deep as Kess and Edina were battling up. Trying to round the boards by Christensen. Neutralized discussion. Edina turns it over. Maroney gets a clear. He's going to push it out of the zone. Not enough for an icing. Edina's going to elect to play it as well. Edina passing it up. Edina breaking through. No traffic in front. They're going to pass it over. Just fans off their one-timer pass and collected by Dauber. Dauber has a stick on it from Edina. Pass it over Maroney. Maroney puts one on net. Goaltender's going to have to play it. Beyond the red line, so no icing. Line change coming up with the Lightning. Evanson's going to be first to pick it up. He's going to round the boards. Collision with Butcher. It takes his man off the puck, but Edina's going to try picking it up. They're going to take a shot, and Peterson saved it. I don't think he knew he had it, but the whistle was blown, and the play will stop there. Time will continue running, though. Shot from the blue line. Ow, just a redirect around the top circle, and Peterson might have lost contact on it, and it will go through the 5-hole. Put number 7 on the board at 9:37. Which will be nice for the game sheet, as that will line up with the video feed. And we're doing a last-minute defensive line change. Good attempt to clear from Ani, but just shy of the blue line. Looking for a shot on goal, redirected, but just wide from Edina. Lightning picking it up first in the corner, but Edina's going to meet him. They toss it out front center, back forward, and hits off of Peterson's skate, goes wide. It's going to clear the zone, forcing Edina to have to tag up. Lightning able to recollect. Edina passes it up right along the blue line. Good stick from Christensen, knocks it out. And Edina's going to look to push it back to her own blue line. And back up to the other blue line. Ani keeping some pressure. Looking for a centering pass for Edina. Nobody there. They're maintaining control, though. Good stick on from Binda. Deflects that shot from getting off to Peterson. Christensen going to try around the boards. Maroney trying to race out to the boards. And Edina going to meet up with him and take his opportunity away. Edina's going to sneak one in through the paint, and that's going to be number 8 at about 8:20. But they'll stop the board at 8:17. Mishandled puck from Edina. Kess is going to pick it up, try putting one on net. Goaltender stops it. Elects to keep playing it. Maroney keeping it right in on the blue line. Evanson's going to try pushing up, but Edina kicks it away. Edina coming with the numbers. They blow by. Takes a shot, saved by Peterson, and they're going to take the cleanup action and put one in for number 9 at 7:45. trying to push it through the neutral zone up in the zone, but Edina collects it. They're going to pass it from the blue line up to the other blue line, and skating in with it. Edina pushing it back to the blue line, just bounced off his stick. Horton's off to the races, trying to keep some pressure. Good stick on from Butcher, knocks it away. Edina collecting it back up behind their goaltender. Edina trying to push it up and just got off the stick of their own, and that's going to send it down for icing. Bringing it back to a Northern Lakes offensive drop. Game did start a little bit early. I believe they were shooting for 4:50. We may be earlier on other games, so make sure to tune in on Facebook to make sure if we're going to go live. Edina won the draw off the face-off, and they have skated into the zone. Passing up front center, redirected, and that's going to put one to the right of Peterson for number 10 at 6:34. The time will stop for the game sheet. Face-off pushed back. Offside's being called on Edina. Edina pushes it back to their D. Push it on the other side. Push it up to the blue line. Centering option. Just bounced off the stick, but they're still able to collect it. They put one on net. Good clear from Christensen as there's some loose change sitting out front. Edina picking it up. Evanson trying to knock his man off. They take a shot, gets on the side of the net. Edina picks it up. Centering option, takes another shot, looking for a redirect. Saved by Peterson. Nornie trying to hit Kess. Edina's going to put a stick on it, and they're going to maintain control behind their net. Kess is battling it, gets a good stick on it, knocks it off, but Edina's going to pass it up to theirs. Neutral ice. Edina passed it over, looking for a one-timer, but gets broken up. Evanson's going to have it. He's going to throw it in for an icing as Lightning looking for a line change. Thank you.
It's fun listening.
5:09, they stopped the time. Unsure why at the moment. Yeah, they started it. Face-off battle. Horton tying up with Edina, but Edina's going to take the possession, skating around the net. Maintaining control. A lot of sticks down from the Lightning, unable to knock it loose. Battle along the boards. Edina pushes it out, and Butcher's going to pick it up. He's got one-on-one. He's got to find some legs, and Edina robs him before he could get a shot off. And Edina going to come in strong with their numbers. Butcher coming in as well. And short little deke from Edina. They're going to put number 11 on the board at 4:33. Face-off, Edina's going to enter into the zone, pushing it back to their blue line. They're going to tap it back to the defensive man. He's skating up mid-circle, left side. Shot saved by the pole. Goalie's best friend. But Edina's going to pick it up first in the corner, passing it back to their defensive men. They're going to push it back mid the blue line, pushing it up. Hit their man, takes another shot, and that will be number 12. Stopping at 3:55. trying to maintain control, pushing out of the zone. Redirected by Kilmer. And luckily Peterson had his eyes on that and picked it up. Good clear from the Lightning. Edina's going to have to take up. Maintaining control. They're pushing back and forth. Evanson kept some pressure. Roney picking it up. Trying to push it back out. Edina intercepts it right at the blue line. They're going to push it up. Battling out. They're going to approach the net and pass it back. That will be a penalty. Drawn by Evanson. Looked like hooking. Evanson drawing the penalty. That's going to put us on our first Buster's Masonry power play at 3:01 at a loss of 0-12. Short-handed. Edina's going to push it in. Horton keeping the battle. He rips it away from Edina. Tries to push up the boards, but Edina gets a good stick on it. And they will put one in at 2:43 for number 13. Card trying to push it in, just knocks off the top of Butcher's helmet. Edina battling out. They get a good stick on it, push it back to their defensive men. They're going to push it back up front through the neutral zone. They're going to center it up. Good stick from Horton. Knocks his man off from being able to get that shot off in time. Ani keeping some pressure. Carr keeping some pressure. Carr trying to rip it away, but Edina gets one last good stick on it. But now Horton's going to get a stick on it, pushes it back to Butcher. Butcher's going to try to get a clear. He does get a clear, forcing Edina having to take up. Butcher keeping some good pressure in neutral ice, but Edina's going to grab it back. They're skating in with it. Maneuvering around, takes a shot looking for the top corner, but just a little too high. Lightning's going to get one out. Coach has to duck as puck gets knocked out of play. Kilmer barely missing it himself, along with Kess. Coach Kilmer, Coach Kess. Edina taking off, and they're going to put one more in at 14. Rink rats running around, enjoying the good times here. Distributed puck. Kess is going to try pushing one up. Maroney's going to come in, takes a shot. Glove save by the Tendy. Tendy had that locked in. And going to keep that out of the back of the net. Maroney taking the face off by Edina. Taking the win off the draw. Edina passing up from blue line to blue line. Hits their man. Going to come in. Kilmer's getting a good stick on it. Prevents that shot from making it to Peterson, it looked like. But Edina is the first one there to pick up the loose change. Puck. Looking for a wraparound. Still loose change underneath some skates. Can't see it. Edina puts one up. Goes over the net. Edina pushing it back. And back up to the corner. They're trying to sneak one in again. They're going to put one out in front, and that's going to be number 15 at 33 seconds remaining in the first period. Edina won the face-off. They're pushing it in. Evanson's trying to battle it out into the corner, but Edina's going to pick it up first. Evanson preventing his man from getting to it too fast, but they're going to pass it up. Carr gets a good stick on it, knocks it away. Got 10 seconds to see if he can do something with this. He's got one-on-one with two. Edina coming in strong. Good stick from Edina. Knocks it off from getting his shot off. Edina's going to come in 1 second remaining. They're going to put one on, and kick save from Peterson. End of the first period. Lightning at 0. Edina at 15. Coach is going to talk to their teams, figure out what's working, what's not working. And we'll have 2 more periods of 17 minutes to go. Boys are working their legs today and tomorrow, Sunday. All right, back to the second period of hockey. 17 minutes back on the board. Edina coming out, Lightning coming out. Attendees both look ready, refs look ready. Back to playing hockey. Again, score sitting at the top of the second. That sounds like baseball. The start of the second period, 0-15. Horton keeping the battle. Sorry. Horton was keeping the battle with Edina. Edina took possession behind the net, ringing around the boards. Skating up with it, pass it up neutral zone. Good stick on from Horton, prevents the shot from getting off. Winding up, they're going to take a shot. Saved by the post and cleared by Evanson. They're going to pass it back to the blue line. They're going to dump it back in. Edina first to get to it behind the net. Dauber keeping some pressure. Some loose pucks knocked loose. Knocked back to the blue line by the Lightning. And that will go in from the blue line. Roney pushing over to Kess. Kess coming up with an entry. Knocked away by Edina. Kess keeping the battle. Edina's got 2 in the puck. Here comes Gearhart. He's battling through it. Sorry, Evanson. Edina coming in one-on-one. Does a little maneuver around Ani, and they will put one in. Edina pushing back to the blue line. They're going to find their man up front. Dauber gets a good stick on it, but just bounces off his, and Edina collects it back. Good stick on from Maroney, knocks it loose from Edina. Edina dumping it back in. Trying to maneuver it around. Dauber's going to try to push it out, but right at the blue line they pick it up. Shot on goal. Maroney intercepts it. Trying to get it clear, and they're going to get it clear. Forcing Edina having to take up. They're going to push it back. Kess pokes it away. He's off to the races. He's got Evanson with him, but Edina's going to dump it in. Kess keeping up with them. Evanson in the mix. Evanson still trying to battle it out, but Edina picks it up. They're going to skate in. They got Dauber in front. They got Evanson on the side. They're going to wind up, trying to push it over. Green number 27, it looks like, just got a little too far. Unable to put that one in. Edina picks it up at the blue line. They're going to center it up. A lot of traffic in the way. Edina tries to put one on net. Just blows a tire. And Evanson trying to clear it up back to Kess. But Edina's going to pick it up. Trying to clear from Maroney. Edina pushing up center, and they will get another in. Leroy, you want to say hi? We got some rink rats here. They're cheering on their family. All right, back to the hockey game. 13:57 remaining on the second period. Boys are going to make more memories off the ice than on the ice. And it's great to see that none of them lost their heads, keeping it cool, knowing that these were going to be tough battles. Edina coming in, takes another shot, just gets underneath the 5-hole of Peterson. Unfortunately, no pool at the hotel. So get their energy out on the rink. But we'll make different memories back at the hotel and off the ice here. Horton coming for the drop. Edina pushing it back to the blue line. Good stick on from Hogue, pushes it away. Edina's going to have to take back up into their own zone. Skating through. Butcher kept some pressure, but they're going to backhand it over to the player. Might have entered in before the puck. That's going to be an offsides on Edina. Edina breaking through with it. Good stick on from Kilmer, knocks it out. Knocked loose. Horton's off to the races. Edina picks it up first, though. Horton's going to keep the battle going. They pass it back. They're going to hit their man neutral ice. Pass it up to the blue line. They pick it up again. Coming in. Takes a shot. Stick saved by Peterson. Edina still maintaining control. Horton trying to push it up. Gets a clear. Well, I don't know if I was getting that. Sorry. Edina pushes it back up to the blue line. Ani tries to put a stick on it. Kilmer tries to get one, and shot saved by Peterson. Edina still maintaining control. And cleared by Kilmer. He's going to put it on net. They're going to have to play it. Knocked loose. Christensen going to try to knock it out. Carr's going to battle it with on the boards. Kess up to Carr. Carr's got 3 defensive men right on him. And Edina's going to rip it away before he can get that shot off. Kess trying to lift it up, moving around. He's the only one up there. Looking for a centering option, but Edina intercepts it. Carr gets a good skate on it, but just lost it underneath his. And Edina's going to break into the zone. Dauber trying to deflect that shot off, goes from the corner. Christensen trying to be there. Roney picks it up behind the net. Trying to clear it, but Edina gets their body in front of it. Horton off to the races as we rung the boards. Coming in with it. Just takes a backhand, just went wide. Good opportunity. And good hustle. Might have hit off of Peterson's stick and deflected up into the net at 10:41. Good stick from Evanson. Got his player off the puck, with Horton able to put another stick on it, but Edina going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Passing it back on the other side of the blue line. Looking for a one-timer, intercepted by Kilmer, gets a stick on it. Edina passing it up, behind the net now of Peterson. They're going to pass it up. Shot on goal, saved by Peterson, gets off in the corner. Loose puck, loose puck, loose puck. It's underneath somebody. And they're going to call the play dead. Kind of passing it back to the blue line. Going glove side of Peterson. Lining up. They're going to take a shot looking for a deflection off of a skate. No goal. Edina first to pick it up. And Peterson's going to pick it up. Nine. 14 left of the second period. Edina trying to push it back. Carr gets a good deflection off of it. But Edina picking it up again. Entering back in the zone. And then maneuver around. Stick save by Peterson. Goes up and above. Dauber knocks it away. Butcher trying to get to it, but Edina dumps it in. Looking for a centering option. And just as Christensen's trying to knock it away, they will put one more in. Edina win the face-off. They're entering the zone. Looking for a centering option. They hit their man. Edina breaking in the zone. Kilmer keeping some good pressure, knocks it away. Edina going to be the first one to pick it up. Passing it back to the blue line. Taking a wind-up shot, looking for a tip. No good. Evanson trying to knock it out. Gets up to Maroney. Maroney tries to push it up, unable to do so. Edina maintaining control. Maroney keeping some pressure. Looking for a centering option. Misses their man, but the rebound is going to be picked up by another Edina. Centering option off the stick. Kess has a one-on-one opportunity. Edina being good, pushing him off to the corners. Kess puts his brakes on, tries to outmaneuver him, but all of Edina there. None of the Lightning. Edina dumps it in. Evanson's going to pick it up. Trying to round the boards. Edina's going to pick it up, coming in. Just gets the nick of the post, goes wide. Carr trying to pick it up along the boards. Leaves it behind. Evanson's battling out. Good centering option. Good stick from Maroney. Prevents Edina to get that in. Edina knocks it down before it goes too far for an icing. Line change from the Lightning. Dauber going to come in and keep some pressure. Good centering option. Saved by Peterson as he slid over. Hits the skate off of Gearhart, knocks it loose, but Edina's still able to maintain and grab it. Trying to sneak one in. Peterson gets down on his pad, blocks it from going in. Edina going to push it over. Far circle. Bindo keeps some pressure. Push it back to the blue line. Edina's going to take their time. No pressure coming from the Lightning. Wind up the shot. Another shot saved by Peterson. Pushed off to the corner. Dauber trying to battle it out. Knocks his man. Carr knocks it down. That's going to be an icing on the Lightning. Edina passing up, taking a shot, and they will put one more in. Maroney pushing it back. Dauber. Good clear from the Lightning. Maroney trying to push it up to Kess. Just misconfigured the fire. Shot comes in from Evanson. Top circle, glove side. Edina picking it up. Good stick on it from Kess. And Edina's going to clear the zone. Dauber tries to break up the play, but that's going to be an offsides on Edina. Edina breaking in the zone. Trying to center it up. Good stick on, deflects it away, but Edina still picking it up for the rebound. Loose puck out front, knocked away. Edina's going to ring around the back of the net. Pause for a moment. Knocked out. Edina's going to retreat. Push back to the blue line. They're going to take another shot. Hits off of Evanson, it looks like. Knocked off to the corner. Good stick on from Ani or Gearhart. Shot on goal, saved by Peterson. Evanson's going to try putting a stick on it. Edina keeping the good pressure. Six tied up amongst some legs. And Edina's going to tap one in. Good stick on from Kilmer. Gets a knock out of the zone. Edina picking it up in the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in. Bringing the boards. Hogue is going to be there to pick it up. But Edina skates off. Gets a good stick on it. Hogue trying to clear it. Gets a stick on it, pushes it back. But Edina's going to pick it up. Butcher tying up his man, but it gets loose, and Edina picks it up again. Edina pushing it back to the defensive men. Coming mid-circle, trying to push one in. Just a redirect, and goes wide. Horton Keaton's in good pressure. Pushes it out. Hogue tries to push it over to Butcher. Edina coming back in. It's knocked loose by some Lightning players. They're going to have to rethink their approach. Morgan gets a clear. Edina off to the races, and they're going to pick that up first. Looking for a one-timer for number 3. And the green team unable to get there, but he's going to pick up that loose change. Coming around, takes a shot, and glove saved by Peterson. Trying to get a clear from Dauber. Edina picking it up. Kess is going to push it out. Might have been a little offside, but the ref's going to keep it playing as they are able to take back up again for the remainder of that play. Edina coming around. Pushes the top circle. Go to the other far circle. Try to take a shot. Gets deflected off of Kess. Edina pushing it back. Kess keeping some momentum and pressure. Knocks the puck loose off of Edina. Edina's going to have to take back up. They do so. Coming in strong, taking a shot, saved by Peterson, but the cleanup action will be taken. And Edina will put one more in the back of the net. Edina setting up a play. Hits their man on the red line. Edina coming in with 3 strong. Puts a shot on goal. Saved by Peterson, but the loose change is going to be pushed back of the net for another. "16 seconds remaining for the second period." Good stick on from Kilmer, knocks it out. And that's going to be an offsides on Edina. Just a little too early on the entry. And that's going to be the end of the second period. One more period to go. No Zam of the ice. We'll continue playing through. Get one more period of 17 minutes going. All right, 17 minutes on the board. Third period underway. Edina going to break out from that. Good stick on from Lightning players. Knocks the pass off. Edina battling through. Hogan the mix. But back to the blue line. Edina's going to pick it up. They're coming up top circle. Takes a shot. Hits off of Ani. Hogan's going to pick it up, trying to get it clear. But Edina's going to pick it up right at the blue line. Pushing over far circle. Edina pushing it back to their defenseman. Butcher tangling him up. Ani hot on him, Horton on him. But they're going to push it to their man right behind the net. Gets knocked loose. Butcher picking up along the boards. Runs into the Edina player, and Edina going to steal it back. Dump it in. Centering option. Unable to hit their man. Line change occurring for the Lightning. Takes a shot, saved by Peterson, and Peterson's going to cover. Face off, a little battle on the boards. Evanson, Cooper sucking there. Maroney's going to push it out, keeping the battle, but Edina's going to push it up to the blue line and skating in with it. Taking a shot, and they will tip one in at 15:06. Looks like they will have running time now. They were stopping it for some of the goals. Starting early, stopping late. Looks like it will stay steady running at this point. Knocked loose, but Edina's going to be first to pick it up. Edina coming in, takes a shot, gets us off a stick. Peterson's going to cover. "14 minutes remaining of the third period. Kind of passing it back to the blue line. They're going to dump it back in. Pressure coming from Kilmer. Gerhardt does a poke check away, but trying to maintain control. Kind of tries to put one up. Another deflection saved by Peterson. Another kick save by Peterson. Trying to center it back up again. Kilmer pushes it up. Gerhardt able to get it clear. And Edina taken up. Edina coming in, passing it back. Skating through some legs, push one up, but just wide of the net. Trying to get it clear from Carr. Unable to get there. Edina's going to take a shot. Christensen tying up his man. Pushing it from the blue line up. Skating behind the net. Loose puck out front. Shot saved by Peterson. And Horton's going to pick it up. Edina right there with him. Knocks him off. Kilmer knocks his man off the puck. Carr trying to battle it out. But Edina able to maintain control. Just blows a tire. He passes it up. Takes a shot side. Deflected off of Peterson. Edina pushing it back right in the slot. Push it around the boards. Edina pushing her out in front and center. Cleared away by the Lightning. Takes a shot, saved by Peterson. Egan going to be called for an offside. Just saw a little too much white on that one as it crossed the blue line. Letting the Lightning do a line change. Just over 11 minutes left of the third period. Butcher gets a stick on it, gets a clear. Guys skating with it. Taps it over. Number 14's going to come in strong, leaves it behind for number 10. And they're going to put one in. Back of the net. Jordan pushing it back to Dauber, but Edina comes in strong, maintains the control. Right through the paint for Edina, but they're going to be able to pick it up. Trying to push one out in front and center. Got knocked away. Butcher gets a good stick on it, but Edina picking it up before it can cross that blue line. Oop. Hits off of somebody's stick. Will go in. Edison trying to pick it up. Good pressure being kept from Edina. Robs Evanson away. Carr's going to pick up a neutral ice. Pushing over to Christensen. Gets it past the blue line, but Edina's going to pick it up. They're going to push it over. They tagged up. Entering the zone. Carr keeping some good pressure. But Edina coming in strong. Shot. Saved by Peterson. Goes up and over. Edina maintaining control of the puck. Looking for a one-timer out front, but just goes wide. Edina picking up and maintaining control. Just hits the side of the net from Edina. Trying to clear. And Lightning are going to get a clear. Well, it might be a little too much, and that's going to be an icing for the Lightning. .7:45 remaining of the game. Trying to wind it up, takes a shot, just goes wide. Edina can pass it behind the net, back up to the blue line. Glove side of Peterson, push it over through the paint, take a shot. Peterson puts a pad down on it. Ronan trying to round the boards, trying to hit Binda, but Edina going to pick it up. Roney gets a stick on it, gets a clear, but a little off kilter, and that's going to be no icing. Goaltender comes out and plays it. Keep the momentum of the game going. Good stick on from Evans. Ooh. Edina feet first into the boards, but and that would be an icing on the Lightning. Edina taking a shot, pad saved by Peterson. They're trying to do a cleanup. Just goes wide. Mishandled puck from Edina. Horton's going to come in with some speed. Looking for one from the team. Good stick from Edina. Knocks him off just as he was going to get the shot off. Good play by Horton. Good clear by Hogue. But Edina picks it up right at the blue line. Dauber's trying to push him off the puck. Edina pushes one up. Peterson pushes away. Brrr, slow roller just on the other side of the post as it deflected off some skates or sticks. And Edina maintaining control. Edina put one more in at 5. Push back to Ani. I was going to push up the boards, but Edina picks it up before Kess could get to it. Edina passing up. They're entering the zone. Good stick on from the Lightning. Knocks off the pass. Kess knocks it off from Edina. He's got Evanson to his side. He's got 2 defensive men with one hot on his heels. Trying to push it through one. And Edina able to put a stick on it. Card tries to break it up before the blue line, but Edina right there, maintaining control, skates through the neutral zone, enters the zone. Good move by Edina. Looked like they're trying to center it up right as their skater was skating past the tendy. And saved by Peterson.
Yes, and they're really fun.
Just so under 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining of the game. Trying to maintain control, tosses one up, and they will put one up in the top corner. Edina just mishandles the puck, but skating right there and picks it right back up. Coming to the zone. Centering up, takes a shot. Glove saved by Peterson. Oop. Battle on the boards. Butcher and Horton. Kilmer in there. Trying to get knocked loose, gets knocked back, but Edina's going to pick it up at the blue line. They're going to pass it. Skating in with it. Pass up, takes a shot, goes behind the net. Saved by Peterson, one of them. And Edina's going to have to take up as it's clear out into the neutral zone. They do so. Good stick on from Horton. But Edina coming in. Takes another shot and put one in. Minute left of the game. Edina puts one up. Saved by Peterson, knocked away. Edina's still able to pick it up. Trying to get a clear from Lightning. Another shot from Edina. Cleared away, back to the blue line. Another shot. Trying to deflect it off. Saved by Peterson. Carr's going to try to battle it out in the corner. Peterson put a stick on it, but wasn't able to get a good cover. And that's going to be the end of the game. As we close out. We'll be back at it at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Back at the Memorial Arena up in Roseau. We play off against Fargo Angels at 9 a.m. and later the day at 3 p.m. against Roseau. If you tuned in to watch a loved one, make sure you give them a call, send them a text, let them know how well they did, kept their heads up high, and continue to play through. They are going to be up for some battles this whole weekend, and it'll be just that. All right. As always, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.